What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? I hope y'all have such a good week so far. I'm hanging in there. I really can't complain. It's pretty decent. But it's some people that ain't having a good week. Baby. Let me just tell you this. At this point, first of all, let me tell y'all, and I really do gotta ask this question because I ain't never known nothing like this. This ain't never been in the foreplay what I didn't seen before or whatever. But for those that had somebody that been cremated, do they give you the stuff in a gift bag? Listen, my sister went to go pick up the ashes of our father earlier today. I was at work, so I couldn't go with her, right? First of all, she came down. I didn't even know that she was already in town, but I knew she was coming. But I didn't even know she had already came until she had already left. And she was like, I'm on my way home, okay? Because honestly, she the only one that really wanted. You know what? And I hate to feel like this, but if it was up to me, I literally... I honestly would have just if it was possible, I would have just let the state take care of all of this, okay? Because when I tell you I was so far removed from this process. But my whole thing is this. So when they cremate somebody, right, I thought they put it in an urn. But at the same time, you can buy your own urn, right? So my sister, she brought an urn off of Amazon because the funeral home, let me tell you something, they're going to try to milk every freaking dime they can get out of you, all right? Why is it at the funeral home urns and stuff is costing like over $150 plus, okay? When we can go get it off of Amazon for $40 or less, depending on how our taste is, we can get it under $100 and we can get it under $40. Now, which one? Okay, I said, But I guess listen, they gave my sister my daddy's ashes in a freaking gift bag. They fancied it up by putting it in a gold gift bag, but I said a gift bag. My sister I said, girl, stop lying. She showed me the picture. She took a picture while they was driving. I said, what? Man, y'all ever do that? Anybody that had somebody cremated and you have to go pick up their ashes or whatever, they put it in a gift bag. Somebody said they put theirs in a reusable bag or something like that. But he already like in a plastic bag or something so that, you'll pull the stuff out or whatever. But it's in an actual gift bag. I said, where did y'all go to? Y'all went up to Walgreens up the street to go get the gift bag. What is happening? I'm a little confused, but hey, maybe that's something that really does go on. I mean, I never dealt with stuff like this, so I don't know. But that's that. Since we got that over with, I might just do a video. I keep on saying it because I know some people keep on asking. I'm like, damn, y'all really want to know what happened? But hey, it is what it is. I'll discuss it. If I do discuss it, it ain't going to be much about, it's just going to be about the whole process because at the end of the, I don't know what it is about big events in family lives like deaths and even other things that's supposed to be happy. Death is a sad thing or whatever. But it's those moments where the family's supposed to come together. Why do it make family just act the ass? I just don't understand because that's exactly what happened during this whole process, which could have been done weeks ago, all right? But, yeah, goddamn. He died, well, we found out about it October 18th. It is now December 6th, and we just, girl, a mess. Anyway, baby, let's just get up into this, what it is. I just really, because I was baffled by that. I said, a gift bag? All right. But anyway, let's just get up into this what it is because, it's a couple people that ain't having a good day. And started off today, this just popped up. Baby, I feel like it's going to be an ongoing saga with Diddy, okay? Baby, at this point, Diddy might as well just go into hiding. Diddy might as well just wrap it up and go into hiding. And I know he talking about his reputation being tarnished and all this stuff. Baby, your reputation is already tarnished, okay? After that first allegation came out with Cassie, baby, it's been a windfall of things just rolling out the closets, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, whoa. All right. Now, people was like, I don't think she should have did that or whatever because now he ain't going to be able to face the music and all this stuff and woo, woo, woo. Baby, look what's happening. It's been one after other after other, okay? This is like the third or fourth allegation against him. Against him. All right. I said, geez, you know, another allegation came out earlier today, like a few hours ago. Diddy actually put out a statement. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry, y'all. Sinuses. Let me see. Can I find it? Diddy put out a statement that said, enough is enough. Mind you, all of this in capital letters. All of this in capital letters, right? I said, first of all, why are you screaming at us? We didn't do it. You did, allegedly. Okay, so scream at yourself, you know, for putting yourself in this situation. Enough is enough. Oh, excuse me. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character. Baby, you did that yourself. Now, if it didn't happen with Cassie, when your name got associated with Aaron Hall and that video came up and he mentioned your girl, sir, it was over and done with right in there. That was the validity that some of us already needed. Okay? Destroy my reputation and my legacy. You already did that. We didn't have nothing to do with that. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let's be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs. Here's the thing, Diddy. Here's the thing, Puffy. Here's the thing, Puff Daddy. Okay? Let me tell you something, Brother Love. Ain't no love in there. Okay? Ain't no love in there. Ain't no love lost, baby. Let me tell you this. As soon as Cassie came out there with them allegations, sir, and then whoever it was on your team or your business entities or whatever to protect your stuff that went on ahead and said, girl, here, hush up, take this money and be quiet. We're going to settle with you. All right, less than 24 hours, that was not a good look. Whoever you had on your team to do that, that put a lot of doubt in a lot of people's minds that probably would have been like, maybe it was a quick payday or whatever. I never thought it was. I thought the stuff was true, you know, and you just feeling some type of way because all of this stuff is coming out to back it up about your horrid ass history about how you treat people, okay? And so at this point in time, I'm just have to tell you, you're going to have to sit in. Because obviously you did something. Everybody can't be lying, and all these people don't know each other. Now, the current one, this girl said she was 17 years old, and Harv and somebody else plus him in the studio. And she got a picture of the day that it happened. She's sitting on his lap. I said, oh my God. So she did have contact with him. At the end of the day, you know, regardless, she was underage. She said it was non-consensual. She's suing. And this was back in 2003. I said 2003. Jeez Louise. All right. At the end of the day, I don't even need to go deep into the lawsuit. I don't need to read it. I just saw the allegations come out and then the fact that he put this statement out. And it's like, why you ain't say nothing then when the whole casting situation come and then you just settled real quick? And people like, well, it's not really him that settled. It was the business protecting. I don't care. They did that too fast. And that did not put that left taste in my mouth, okay? And now you want to come out after the third or fourth allegation or whatever come out against you? Baby. You know, they say innocent until proven guilty, but it's a little bit much. I'm just saying, something in the milk ain't clean. And I feel like they probably got something on him, you know, and that's why it's all coming out. And at this point in time, I really feel like, you know, Diddy shouldn't have said nothing. If he hasn't said anything so far for real, besides through his lawyer, I don't feel like he should have put this statement on his personal what's his name, Twitter account. I don't think he should have said anything. I think he should have just kept it with the lawyers at this point, you know, because damned if you do, damned if you don't. But at this point, Diddy, you're going down. And you're talking about some tarnishing your legacy and your reputation. You never really had the best reputation. Let's be 100% clear about that. You never had the best reputation in the business, all right? And I mean, yeah, you put out, we can't deny, you put out some good product. You put out some good music. But especially business-wise, you was a shitty person. That's what the people that work with you said. You know, leaving some of these people, these artists, destitute and all this fraudulent and foul business practices that you was doing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then we get into your personal life and rumors and stuff about your ass been just circling for a while. It's been circling around the block for a while, for years, you know? So you did just yourself. People are just unveiling, you know, pulling the veil back and taking those rose-colored glasses off. And they just seeing you for what you are, for real, for real. But hey, you know, you just gotta face the music. Face the music, you know. Moving on from that, Jussie Smollett. Jussie. Now let me tell you something, sir. I understand that, you know, when we want to say that we innocent, even if we lying about stuff and we can be proven to be lying, you know, we want to fight to the death and fight to the end. I get it. But sometimes you just got to think about it and be like, is it really worth it? Flip it and reverse it. No, it's not. You know that you lied about that whole situation, about that hoax that happened 2020 or whatever it was, okay? What was it, 2019, 2018? Whichever one, polar vortex. Baby, you would never get me to believe that that thing happened because wasn't nobody outside. It was cold as out here, you know? It wasn't nobody out on the streets. The bus was barely rolling or whatever. Transportation, if it was rolling, it was just being used as a hot spot. Because of the homeless, they needed some place to, you know, get some warmth or whatever so they won't freeze to death. That's what it was, okay? Wasn't nobody out on the streets. Wasn't nobody, it wasn't even homeless people out on the streets, okay? And you talking about some, oh, I just came home, I went to the hotel, I left the hotel to go get a Subway sandwich. What? What? You couldn't get something out of the airport when you came out the airport? You couldn't have one of your people up in the airport? You got the money. I know that the airport food be expensive. I know, but you could afford it. You was on Empire, okay? You was on Empire. You was making them duckies, baby. And then you gonna leave out the hotel in the middle of the cold early in the morning and then where it was the coldest to go get you some Subway. And you just so happen to come across two dudes that just so happen to be rolling around and want to do a hate crime in frigid ass weather. What? I said, sir, come on, it just don't make sense. It don't make sense. And then the way he was up in that hotel room with that rope around his, I'm sorry, y'all. When I first heard it, I said, hold on. As a person that lives in Chicago and who worked in that area and knew how, girl, I said, now I know we got some mess that's going on out here, but it just didn't happen. That just didn't happen at that time. Now, had you planned it at a different time where it was at least 20, 30, 40 degrees warmer outside, then maybe I would have gave you the benefit of the doubt because I would have been like, oh, okay, you know, because people really don't stay inside even when it's cold out here. But see, it was extremely cold, so everybody was inside. Niggas wasn't even on the corner. And I said, you know what? Stop it. Now you get found guilty for playing with the Chicago people time. You know, they was trying to make an example out of you because you was playing so goddamn much. And they said, listen, you're going to go to jail for 150 days. You tried to appeal that. They put you in jail for like 2-3 days and you got your ass out. Baby, they came back and they said, well, we going to uphold the sentence. That appeal, you been lost. I said, oops. So there's a possibility that that man might go right back to jail and finish those last few days. Okay, let me just tell you something, Jussie, you could have just went on ahead and did the 150 and 9 out of 10 for good behavior and how things was going with this court system. You probably would have did less than 30 days. You probably would have did less than 30 days and everything else would have got taken away because overcrowding and all that other stuff that they would have did. You would not have done that whole 150. I guaranteed you that, okay? You should have just went on ahead and took that. Because you know you was lying. You know you was lying. Now look, you didn't got yourself so-called trying to get yourself together, get yourself in some rehab and doing outpatient rehab. I just don't believe in that. Like, how can we trust that you ain't out here, you know, doing some stuff? Is somebody watching you at home while you, I don't know. I don't know. I just think, okay, whatever. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But my whole thing is, you could have had this behind you a long time ago. You could have been on your redemption tour. You know what I'm saying? You could have been on your redemption tour, doing a few movies here and there. You got to build your stuff up or whatever. You know, get you back a little co-star role or a little guest role or whatever. Being an extra on somebody's TV show and all that stuff or whatever. And ease yourself back into the foray. foray of Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know how it is when it comes to black actors. Oh, they'll forgive a white actor or somebody else real quick. Real quick, they do something real nice. All of a sudden, they forget that they the most scum of the earth. Okay, they the scum of the earth, you know, but when it comes to black folks, oh, we got to spend years. We got to spend years trying to get back to where we were, all right? And see, that's what pissed me off about this whole Jussie Smollett thing, because it didn't have to be, and he did nothing but mess up his own reputation, and he had something good going. He had something good going, and we was rooting for your ass, Jussie. We really was. So don't get on here talking about something, oh, y'all just want to see a black man go down. No, we don't. But we don't want to champion stupidity and ignorance either. Okay? We don't. We don't. And he made me so mad. Because he had a bright future. And I was listening to his music. You know, even though... moving on from that. Jussie, just leave us alone. Just deal with it. Okay? Deal with it. Moving on from that. Keke Palmer and her ex... they decided, you know, remember, and I know people been talking like, oh my God, what's going on and all this stuff. She had a temporary restraining order against him. Keyword, temporary. Temporary means just for that, a short period of time or a certain period of time. Doesn't mean permanent, doesn't mean definite. It means for a short period of time or whatever. Temporary, you know. And so therefore, the restraining order, I guess, is taken away. And they are, before anything really comes up in court, they're going to mediation to see if they can figure things out on their own before they get the courts truly involved. And I know some people like, oh, you went through all of that or whatever. This is what happens. This is what happens a lot. You probably don't hear about it. And people rather or suggest people to go to mediation, you know what I'm saying, before and see if they can figure things out before bringing the law in for real, and going to court and having a judge come in and do all of this stuff. So this is part of the process. So I just hope everything goes well. I really do hope everything's go well. And, you know, they get this together and he realized that you can't get away with this stuff. All right. At the end of the day, this is all about baby Leo, you know, and I'm going to tell you this. Let this whole situation be an example to shut the fuck up if you got some stuff in your closet that you don't want to come stumbling out, okay? You don't want to come rolling, bumbling out, all right? Case in point, Darius Jackson's brother, Sharonis, a.k.a. Dro from Insecure. Now, sir, as soon as all this stuff came out, you want to put that tweet up. It was so vague. It wasn't even vague. It was open. It was like you put it out there to make it seem as if somebody in the situation really was an evil person and who was out here really doing some stuff. And you was like, just wait until the truth come out and all of that stuff. And people was like, oh, so you had to be talking about Keke because, you know, you liking stuff with your brother liking stuff on you, whatever. And then when Keke mama came out and said the stuff about you also being an abusive person, you know, and all of that stuff, you know, you want to fight back a little bit and say, you ain't never did this, you ain't never do that. But then when your baby mother, Miss Dominique Perry, come out, okay, shout out to Dominique because she on rap shit, you know, and she doing a good job. I love her. But, you know, we went from disliking her a little bit, Tasha the Bank Bitch on Insecure, because that's where they met. They met on Insecure. And if y'all don't remember, she was Tasha the Bank Bitch, the one that, had a crush on Lawrence in season 1. And then when Issa finally did what she did with Daniel, that's who he went to go get his he went to after they broke up, okay, for a couple of seconds, you know. But he was just playing her too, because he really wasn't being serious about her. And then gonna get with that other girl. But he fucked the shit out of her. And I said, God damn, Lord. All right. All right. We ain't finna do that. But girl, Miss Dominique, they had a little custody situation that was going on. He was trying to get the baby to either be up in L.A. where he at, because she down there in Texas and all that stuff or whatever. Baby, they went to court and they said that in the proceedings and all that stuff, she put up in there that, yes, he is abusive. And she came out with her story a little bit saying, yeah, basically she was on the side of the Keke. Because at the end of the day, his stuff started coming out. And I said, see, this is why you should just be quiet. You should just be quiet because we ain't have to know this about you. You could have stepped. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that it came out. I'm glad that you told on yourself by opening up your mouth and inserting yourself. Yes, you want to defend your brother and all that stuff, whatever. But again, in situations like this, sometimes it's better to just be quiet and to reprimand and defend offline and behind the scenes. See, all of this never would have got to the public had y'all just kept y'all stuff offline. And I blame Darius, okay, because he the one that sparked it with that the comment from the Usher concert. Okay, you couldn't tell her that behind the scenes, baby. We would have never known that you was up there doing the stuff that she was doing unless, you brought this on yourself. And I ain't talking about Kiki, I'm talking about Darius, okay, and surroundings. Baby, Dominique said up in them papers allegedly that man used to be getting mad at her, be talking about mentally messing her up, physically messing her up, emotionally messing her up, being abusive and all this stuff. And then at one point, he got to it with her in front of the little girl, they little baby girl. Mind you, the girl is just sitting there and you getting pissed off at your Dominique, and then wind up choking and strangling her out, right? And she said he was so mad and he was so enraged and incensed while he choking me, he done bit his tongue and he bleeding. I said, God damn. I was just reading the whole thing like, what the hell is going on? These niggas is crazy. And then when it came out earlier that the mama had a restraining order against the daddy who was also abusive to the mama, I said, so you really want us to believe that y'all ain't doing nothing? After all this stuff and we just realizing that there literally is a history and a cycle of abuse going on, you want us to believe that y'all ain't doing nothing? Baby, please, okay? I just said, child, get out of here. Get out of here, and just showed up. And then said another time he showed up to her apartment with scratches and everything on his neck and all of that stuff because he had just gotten to it with his mama. Mind you, then Kiki mama put out there that the boy Darius had just gotten to it or something at one occasion and had hit his sister and all that. Child, like, what? This is crazy. Y'all need help. Y'all need to be by yourselves. Put them on the island by themselves and let them box each other. And I'm talking about Darius and Saronis. Box each other. Because y'all don't need to be around people. Y'all don't need to be around people if y'all don't get these anger issues fixed. Y'all don't get some therapy or something. I don't know what it's going to take. But it's a lot. Speaking of rap shit, have y'all been watching it? I sat and I watched all 5 episodes that are out so far. Probably by tomorrow. Is there gonna be a new episode today? Hold on. Today is Wednesday, right? When does it come out? Let me look it up. New episodes. Let me. Oh, it'll work better if you just typed it in. It will. It would. You're right. Okay, so it ain't no new episode yet. It'll probably be up tomorrow or it'll probably be up Friday. Either way, it's only 5 episodes. Somebody said it's going to be 8 like it was the first season. I'm going to need it to be more. Because I literally sat there for a good 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours, and I watched the whole second season so far in one setting. And I was really mad when it was over with because what I like about rap shit, especially this storyline that they got going on right about now, the way that they are literally putting it out there, how we see that you got people who actually got talent that get overshadowed, and it takes them much more harder to get to where they need to go, when then you got somebody else who is lighter skinned or white, okay, that's being a culture vulture, appropriating things and just putting on a persona that is not there, that they deem or they believe how they feel like black people are and how they act. And so let me portray that, and yet they get the fame, they get fortune, they get the success real quick, and they don't got to put that much hard work in there. And every time you see a person like that who's up in the crew that's hyping them up and getting them to where they need to go, a black person, it's always like that. And that's what you see up in rap shit season 2 with that girl Raina Reigns and Mia and Shauna. Okay, they got the talent. That Raina girl don't, but The part that really got me, and I feel like it got everybody too, because when this episode went off and people was talking about it, they was like, oh my God, I really was not expecting what happened at the end. Now, I figured it out because I was looking at some tweets or whatever, because everybody was talking about, you know, it was somebody that tried to unalive themselves or whatever. Now, I'm sorry if I'm spoiling something or whatever, but my whole thing is, I did not expect it. Now, I'm already thinking, okay, that's what they did, so I'm just thinking about the method of how they tried to do it. But when I found out and actually set my ass and watched it, I said, now I done seen some people do some crazy stuff to try to take themselves out on TV or whatever, but I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. And I was just sitting there for a good couple of minutes just like, what? Are you serious? And the guy that plays him, and the character that we're talking about is the rapper on the show called Lord AK. He played, if you watch Greenleaf, and I'm talking about the whole series, when Grace daughter, not daughter, Grace, yeah, not the daughter, she does have a daughter. Grace and Noah, from back in the day, they used to be together. They had a son. He popped back up. And the guy that played the son, y'all know he had some issues on Greenleaf. His character had issues on Greenleaf. And the character on here that he is playing also has some issues as well. And is dealing with mental health and depression. And it just bothers me. I don't know what it is. Like, he's a really, really good actor. Because it just made me feel as though it's something really going on in your life that is allowing you to tap into those type of emotions and feelings or whatever. Because he plays being a depressed person or somebody that got some trauma on them so well. Each and every time I see him play a role like that, it is eerily scary how so convincing it is. Like, it feels like it comes easy, like he's not acting. And I was just like, oh my God. Y'all gotta watch Rap Shit. It's really good this season. It goes by real quick. I'm gonna tell you that Shauna is getting on my nerves though. I like her, but she is getting on my nerves. Like, damn, you complain about everything. You know? And I get it, because I'd be upset too, but you know, sometimes it's a time and a place, so shut the fuck up. Okay, you complaining ain't really gonna change nothing all the time, you know? But hey, it is what it is. Also, if y'all need a documentary or a little docuseries to quickly watch in 3 hours or less, also on HBO Max, because Rap Shit is on HBO Max, or Max that they call it now. Go and watch The Mother of God Code. 3 episodes. And usually I have to watch stuff like this at work or whatever so that I can actually just be paired. Baby, I watch this stuff at home, and when I tell you I sat in front of that TV, I laid in the bed and I did not blink. I was like, girl, what are you You know what, I laugh because I'm gonna tell you why. I just don't understand cults, okay? I just feel like if you want to start a cult, you are a disgusting person. You are a foul person. You are evil. Because the majority of these cults that happens, and I'm talking about cults, C-U-L-T-S, because just in case y'all can't hear it in my pronunciation, the majority of them that happen is because somebody is sick, somebody went through some trauma in their life, and so therefore hurt people, you know, or they, you know, mentally not all the way there. And I feel like that's what was going on with this lady, Mother of God, Miss Girly, Amy, whatever the hell your name was. How the hell, y'all, what? Girl, I was just sitting here like, these cults, they prey on people who are in a vulnerable state, emotionally messed up, trauma, neglect, all that stuff, and you play on all of that to get them to come over there to you, and that's how easy it is to brainwash somebody, whatever. Baby, when she started talking about the Galactics was talking to her and guiding her and telling her what to do, I said, who are the Galactics? Baby, she had a board that had a collage of actors and singers on there. Whitney Houston was on there, Michael Jackson was on there, Trump was on there, Robin Williams was the main one that was talking to her, telling her what to do. I said, what? I said, you know what? As much as Robin Williams' name was mentioned in this little 3-part docuseries, I hope his family sued him. Find that coat and sue them, because listen, What? What? I said, do that not sound weird to you that this lady is getting her message from dead celebrities? I said, are you serious? Like, come on. Come on. You know? And what bothered me about the whole thing is, for the most part, out of all of the coasts that I've seen, this was kind of tame. This was kind of tame because ain't nobody died besides the leader. You know, if you could look her up, that ain't no spoiler. Because that's what happens. As soon as you turn on, I'm telling you, that first 2 minutes of the first episode, I was just like, bitch, what am I looking at? And then when I seen that shit laying up in the bed, I said, are you serious? Baby. I said, you have got to be kidding. At the end of the day, spoiler alert if you ain't seen it, that lady was slowly killing herself through alcoholism. And taking this little silver stuff, this silver compound that they were selling, and it got to her ass. That's why her body started turning colors. I'm going to just put that out there just in case people didn't understand it. Baby, they won't go to the hospital because the hospital is in the 3D world. The 3D world is our world now. They live in like 4D, 5D, or whatever, you know? And I'm sitting here like, but them 3D doctors, you needed them 3D doctors to come up here and save your ass. You probably would have still been here. Okay, she ain't want to go to the hospital. She ain't want no stuff. I mean, when you just, your body, she was just wasting away after a while. She was just wasting away. Okay, you want to follow somebody that's all about love and say love wins and, you know, mother of God and all this stuff. But yet she abandoned her own kids. What? Make that make sense. How can you follow somebody that abandoned their kids? Okay, and not their kids when they was at a age to understand. Young kids. Like, girl, what? I'm just sitting here like, I would never follow somebody that called themselves God. Because no, I just don't. No, don't play like that. Do not play like that. And I'm just sitting here like, child, the way I have never seen somebody with the way that she did. I said, wow, like you could just tell complete organ failure. And it didn't even have to happen. It didn't even have to, y'all got to stop playing with these people. For real. That, y'all look at that. Mother of God Cult, whatever it's called. It's on HBO Max. Moving on from that, but shout out to Miguel, a.k.a. Michael, at the end. Now, he was the one that was doing the finance. When y'all watch it, keep your eye on him. He get mentioned in every episode. But the shit that happened at the end of the episode 3 after she passed away, baby, I said Michael had a plan the whole time. Michael had a plan the whole time. Okay, I said I know that's right. I ain't even mad at him. But anyway, moving on. We got this whole situation with, y'all know George Santos. Y'all know him. The liar who got up into politics, and the Republicans took forever to boot his ass out. You know, all this stuff started coming out about him, you know, lying about who he is and all this stuff. And it took, you know, nobody cared. They didn't care. They wanted to keep him there. But it took for him to get found guilty or whatever, or get charged with, you know, stealing money from the campaign fund, his campaign funds, for them to finally expel him. They expelled him from, you know, Senate. The House of Representatives. They said it was 310 yays and 115 nays to boot his ass out. Okay? Girl, it's about time. You know, and I just don't understand, how did he get this far? Like, how do you scam? Wow, that is dedication. But he makes me sick, so good riddance. All right, moving on from that, baby, the beefs have been popping up out of nowhere. I was not thinking about this, girl. I wasn't thinking about no Carrie Hilson, no lie. I wasn't thinking about no Tierra Marie, no lie. Okay, truth be told, Carrie, let me tell you this. People may be checking for some music for you. I don't know how many, but I feel like you should keep up doing like the little Lifetime movies or whatever that she be doing, because it is good. She did a movie, one of the 7 deadly sins or something like that. And I don't know, I think hers was lust or something, or adultery. I don't know which one it was. I think it probably was lust. But basically, Tank was up in the movie too, okay? Tank was up in the movie, and she was in a relationship with this dude. And next thing you know, Tank come in. He's supposed to be his friend and all that stuff from prison, and, you know, helping out for this or whatever. And them two started playing around with each other. I said, oh my God. And Carrie Houston is a very beautiful girl. So I was sitting there looking like, damn, Carrie, all right, baby. You know, next thing you know, she was on a little podcast, and I think it was Tank Podcast, okay? And, you know, she started talking about this one situation that wound up happening where it was earlier in her career, she was performing, and this other artist, she made sure, because of course the whole situation with Beyonce and her, or her and Beyonce, because Beyonce ain't had no issue. It was imaginary one-sided beef that when I found out the reason why the stuff, you got to look deep into that, because basically it was not really Carrie Hilson's fault. The stuff that happened between, you know, Beyonce and her, or her and Beyonce, because again, it was very one-sided. It wasn't even her. It was the people that was working behind the scenes, the producers and all that stuff, that made her say what she said. It's men. Fucked up. Okay? It messed her career up. I really hate that for her. But, you know, this was a situation where the girl, allegedly this artist, came to her show. She had an attitude. She wasn't paying attention. She in the front row. She on her phone and all this stuff. And then they go backstage, and I'm trying to say hello and all this stuff. She's giving me attitude like, what the hell am I doing here? And like, and all this stuff. And, you know, she was being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? She was like, they came to my dressing room backstage, and I said something, and we almost got to scrapping. It could have got real ugly, okay? And she was like, the girl is pretty insignificant at this point. She made sure to put that out there so we can decipher. Baby, when I tell you the internet is so undefeated, because when we want to know something, y'all will go digging. Y'all will go digging and find the answers before FBI can, okay? Because not even 15 minutes later, they done found the old interview with Tierra Marie giving her version of the story in the interview. And then that's how we found out it was Tierra Marie. Baby, when they posted that thing, now see, I had seen the interview, the little thing going around on Twitter. But when it got onto the blogs, and I think I seen it was on Neighborhood Talk, I believe. That's why I saw that. Neighborhood Talk posted the clip or whatever what Carrie Hilson said. Next thing you know, I'm seeing, because somebody had screenshot and put it on Twitter, Tierra Marie had responded back and said, basically, bitch, she was like, so now Carrie, what's up? She was like, pretty insignificant. Now Carrie, what's up? You want to fight, or do you not want to fight? Because I'm gonna whoop your ass when I see you. Cause she was just tired. She was just like, God damn, y'all bringing up old stuff, and that ain't even how it went. Now, on the one hand, people be like, well, Tierra didn't even have to say nothing or whatever. But if you talking about me, whether or not you throwing shots or you saying my name or nothing, I'm not mad at Tierra for speaking up. People done already figured it out who it was, and y'all had posted the video. So, of course, she gonna speak up and she gonna say her piece. If Carrie can say her piece, she can say her piece. And that's just what it is. And at the end of the day, it was an old thing. I don't even understand how it came up because I didn't look at the actual episode of the whole interview. But I don't think any one of them was wrong for speaking up. If that's what they wanted to put out there, that's what they wanted to put out there. And, of course, she going to defend her name. And that's why Tierra spoke up. And she said, bitch, I will whoop your ass. And let me tell you something. I really do. We already know Tierra will fight. These days, Tierra ain't got nothing to lose, all right? And I was just like, damn. It got to the point where Carrie had to come back and say, you know what, you're right. You're right. Okay, well, I tried to make it seem as if, you know, we weren't going to put the name out there, but since y'all done found it or whatever, my bad, sis. You are correct. This was years ago, and it is what it is. You know, I apologize and all this stuff. I said, oh, Carrie, don't back down. Don't back down. I said, but you know what? Carrie grown. Carrie is a grown woman, and not saying Tierra ain't, but Carrie was the grown woman in this situation because she could have came right back at her throat too. Carrie said, I ain't got time to do that. You know, and people was talking about Carrie talking about some Tierra Marie career is she's not significant or whatever. Compared to I mean, she ain't really lie. Granted, if you want to talk about music, I feel like, no shade, I would love to hear both of their projects, but I feel like people probably be more eager to hear a Carrie Hilson record before a Tiara Marie record. But at the end of the day, compared to Carrie Hilson and Tiara Marie, regardless of the fact that they're both not really doing music right now, but I feel like, I think I've seen something that Carrie is about to put out something. And because people was like, well, y'all, like, you ain't got nothing out as an artist. You ain't doing music, so how you calling her insignificant or whatever? But, I mean, she's out here doing movies and stuff. She's on Lifetime. She's on Tubi, girl. I've seen a couple of movies, okay? And they're not bad. She out here still doing her things, and she's still doing shows or whatever. So, I mean, compared to her, I hate to do that, but, I mean, it is what it is. And speaking of people that be fighting, Monica, goon. This is very ungoon-like of you, okay? Maybe it is. Maybe it really is a goon thing. I don't know. Maybe it's probably that ride or die situation. Now, see, when we found out that Monica was going back to talking to C Murder, I will never forget when they did that verses between her and Brandy. And when C Murder song, ride for my niggas, ride for my niggas, and she was just I said, girl, calm down. He ain't getting out. Next thing you know, Kim Kardashian come through. She tried. She was all that. Them two was besties too, because she wanted to work on the case, you know, and then Master P come out, talk about something, just leave the shit alone, okay? All right, and it was a lot. It was a lot. And I did realize, now that Monica had put it out there, she really hasn't been saying anything about C Murder. And I haven't really heard anything in recent, you know, prior to this, about C Murder. But literally right the day before or earlier that day, probably the day before, it did come out basically saying that the judge is going to uphold his sentence for the case that got him put up in jail. Anyway, even though the witness had recanted their statement about seeing him, you know, let off the shot and all that stuff or whatever. So he's finna stay in jail for a little bit longer, okay? And somebody said something about, I don't even know what they said that prompted Monica to respond. It was like, what you gonna do with C Murder, something like that or whatever, woo, woo, woo. And she was like, oh my God, it's been like 2 years. I ain't said nothing about C Murder. Y'all need to just move on. Me and him are not together anymore. Plus, I got my heart broken again. I said, and that's where I cut it off. I said, now, Monica Denise Arnold. Monica Denise Arnold. Yes, I'm putting your whole full government out there. Do you still go by Brown too? Because that was your husband's last name as well, or your ex. What's up with Shannon Brown, baby? We ain't heard nothing from him in a minute. Girl, he was spiraling at one point. And we ain't heard nothing from him in a minute. I just realized that, y'all. But Monica Denise Arnold Brown, okay, let me tell you something, girlfriend. How are you seriously talking about something? You let that man break your heart? You said, I got my heart broken again. Again. He's in jail. No, he's in prison, okay? He's in prison. And he's not getting out anytime soon. And you let him break your heart? What? How? Explain that, girl. How? That is some wild shit. I said, what in the episode of Love During Lockup is going on? How he break your heart? Did you find out that he was... Please tell me you didn't think that you was the only one that he was talking to. Okay, you cannot think that. I hope that's not what it was. I don't know. I don't know. Did he tell you, yo, Mo, sure that. I mean, I understand that you're doing all this stuff for me or whatever, and I appreciate it, but I don't want you to just hold off on living your life, okay? You at the prime right now. You know, go ahead and live your life. Get that second, third win up in there. I don't want to hold you back no more. Babe, I'm going to be here. No, shorty, I'm telling you. You ain't got to do that no more. Go out there and get love, because I ain't getting out no time soon. Get your ass the fuck up out of here. Is that what it was? Is that what it was? Okay, because, like, if that, I can understand. I can understand, but I truly don't understand getting with somebody when they get locked up. I don't care if we was together before. I don't care if we was friends before. I don't care. You're locked up and you're not coming out anytime soon. I ain't not finna put my life on hold or my coochie on hold either. Like, what is going on? I said, child, what? Child, what? Just because you suffering in prison don't mean I gotta suffer too. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I can still have love for you, but I ain't gonna be in love with you and wait like a dummy. I am not a ride or die like that, okay? No. Monica, you let that man break your... What? Ma'am, you can't just put stuff out there like that and not fully explain, because you know we're going to be a little nosy. You done put it out there to the public, so baby, now it's our information too. It's our business too, okay? And speaking of, girl, I had forgot about this. Honestly, I think it probably was a subconscious thing. I don't know. But, because it be, let me tell you something. I write my notes down in just about every video. Every video, I missed at least 2 or 3 stories. I don't know how it happened. I be thinking I done got everything, and then once I could be editing and stuff, and I'm looking over mine, I said, damn, bitch, I missed that, and I missed that, and I really wanted to talk about that. Shit. But anyway, speaking of more relationship stuff, Tamar and freaking JR are back together. Mind you, this came out last week, right? Shade Room them had posted, I guess he had went on live, and she was on live with him. And I was just like, oh, okay. And then they had posted that he was at a game, and she was there with him, all up in his live, just giggling and stuff. I said, oh, all right. None of my business, but we gonna talk about it. Because then in that live that he had, he basically had her talking, and she was like, you know, yeah, we back together. We broke up because of me. Because he was like, tell him why we broke up. Tell him why we broke up. What? I said, now see, when he was saying all of that, I was like, excuse me. It was just I don't know. Like, I'm just not, something about that man don't sit well in my spirit. And a lot of people been saying it. It's just not me. You know, I don't even fool with Tamar like that. I don't be in her business like that. But if it pop up on my timeline, people say, Ashley, talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. But girl, for some reason, this just don't sit right with a lot of people. Granted, it's none of our business, but I just feel like that white man is playing her. Okay, I really do. It just gives me like the way that he's a manipulator, and the way that he speaks to her, and the last things that we've been seeing, and the things that he's been writing, is very gaslighty tease, okay? And he's very manipulative. Baby, when he put that out there and said, tell him why we broke up, who fault was it? I said, excuse me. Excuse me. It was my fault. We broke up because of me. And, you know, like, I'm taking accountability. But I said, whoa. It's almost as if this is the stuff that she got to do. Like, she got to prove herself to him. And then that further point came through when he put this long ass post up that, you know, was recently put in the vlogs, like I think a couple of days ago, basically saying how, you know, Tamar fought for him, and that's what made him want to go back to her, because she came through and she was fighting for him to get back with her. I said, what? To prove herself? It's almost as if she had to prove that she loved him, or that she wanted him, or that he was worth, or that she was worth being with him. That's what it was. And I just said, the whole tone and that whole thesis statement that he put out, that whole thesis paper, I said, you could have kept that, sir. Every time he opened up his mouth and every time he posts something, he is embarrassing that lady. And I just don't think that she understands it. I really feel like she's just really desperate for love, or to be in a relationship. She don't want to be alone or whatever. Understandable, because we all don't want to be alone. But baby, that nigga is not it. I just want you to know that. Let me tell you, I told y'all this before. Y'all ain't got to settle for that bullshit. Y'all ain't got to settle for the first dick that come around, okay? Or the first coochie that come around and tell you something just because the thing's flapping in your face, but you ain't got to take it. I mean, you can dibble and dabble, but you ain't got to lock that down, okay? You ain't got to lock that down just because you want to say that you got somebody. What is that man over there doing to her? Because my goodness, if we can see it, you know, usually that's how it is. We from the outside, the people from the outside looking in can see the BS. But when the person is actually in it, they be so blinded by it. I just hope that he really don't mess her over, because he got a lot of red flags. Put away the side that he got the kids and all that stuff. We could put that to the side. It's a lot of red flags with this man. And case in point with me, bitch, I don't give a fuck. And he said he did things to hurt her on purpose. After they broke up, he did things to hurt her on purpose. So that whole situation with Tommy, I feel like he knew. And I told y'all this. I said, if we see all this shit that's popping up on the blocks, and he be on the blocks too, you can't tell me that he didn't see the stuff and he ain't know what was going down between her and Tommy, and then you just so happen the next day or whatever pop up at a game with her, whether she sat down next to you because y'all just so happen to have the same seats or whatever, and you still allowed yourself to be recorded and you allowed her to put it up there. I said, child, it wouldn't be me. That lady, he done embarrassed that lady too many times, and you go, I hope it works well, though. You know, I hope I'm wrong. I hope we wrong. You know, maybe he gonna show the world something different. But I want her to be careful. Regardless, I just want the lady to be careful. Okay. Moving on from that, let me just tell you this: Prime Video, the people who doing these shows, why are our black shows being canceled? Why are our black shows being canceled after 1 or 2 seasons? Okay, especially the ones that we are actually watching. The ones that had so much hype around them. The ones that we couldn't wait for a new season to come through. All right, Run the World. You know, I kind of figured that probably was going to be on a little titty-tatty after the first season, and then one of the girls left because she ain't want to, you know, all of that whole stuff because it came out during the pandemic or whatever, and she didn't want to do that. They got one more season, and then they got canceled too. Okay, I said, damn, I kind of saw it coming. Thank God Harlem got renewed for another season. I said, at least we got one black show back. Okay, shout out to, oh my God, what is her name? She played Vanessa. She played V on Shameless. Black girl on Shameless. Found. It got renewed for a second season. Oh boy, that used to be on, I don't know if he still is, but he was on Law and Order at one point, the black guy. His show got renewed for a second season. So thank goodness that the NBC shows are getting renewed with the black lead. Goodness, I'm love that. But what I am so heartbroken about, Riches. We got a black thriller. We had a black thriller. We had a black suspenseful thriller TV show that was so good. And it had black people in power. It had black people just calling the shots with money, educated, and everything. And y'all just canceled it after one season. And then it was a season that only gave us 6 episodes. 6 fucking episodes. Like, I was looking forward to season 2, and I just knew we was gonna get some stuff because the way that season 1, that last few minutes of season 1, episode 6 ended, I said, oh my goodness, baby Maureen, that whole ass bitch been fucking the daddy this whole time. What? We would have got a whole storyline and some whole trippy stuff out of that. We can't even do that. We can't even do that because y'all done canceled it. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so heartbroken and everything. We was up here having all discussions about it. That was one of my best videos that I liked it, that I liked when I did the review because I was so into it. And I hadn't been into a show for real like that in a minute. And as soon as I get into it, y'all want to cancel it. Justice for our black shows. Justice. And speaking of more people, y'all remember the game, remember when the game had got that sexual assault lawsuit against him when he had his little reality show Looking for Love or whatever, and one of the contestants on there basically had sued him for touching her inappropriately against her will or whatever without consent when the cameras was down and all that stuff, and they awarded her $7 million. And basically, I think her name was Priscilla. Basically, that was like a few years ago. That was a while ago. And he kept on saying that she ain't getting the money. To this day. Mind you, this was in 2016. It's about to be 2024. It's about to be 2024. That's about to be 8 years. It's been 8 years, okay? And that man still ain't get that lady that $7 million. The only thing that he done probably gave her right now, I think it said like up to $500,000. And they said, you know, about trying to take his ass to court again because they feel like he got different shell companies with money that he just keep putting out, trying to move the money around so they couldn't get it. Baby, everybody just going through it. Listen, Child, this is the same situation that's going on with Diddy. This is what we're talking about, the money aspect, because he could have went to jail, but it was a civil suit, and they awarded her $7 million, and he just said he refused. He refused. I said, child, this is crazy. This is crazy. You want to know what else is crazy? How did Kimora Lee Simmons ever say, well, we're going to take Simmons off. Did Kimora Lee ever say did Kimora Lee ever say how her house caught on fire? I woke up and I seen that shit on the blogs. I said, wait a minute, what? And as soon as that happened, what people were saying, I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say it, got something to do with Diddy. I said, God damn. It ain't funny, but listen, bitch. You have got to be such a messed up individual that people automatically come to your name when stuff like this happen after people spoke out against you. Well, I'm just saying, I'm just glad that they okay. But, that's interesting. Michael B. Jordan, baby boy, I don't know what's going on, sir. Get it together. But I'm glad that you're okay. They said Saturday night, he got into a car accident with his little Ferrari, okay? They said it wasn't no drugs or alcohol. Maybe he just slipped a bump on the street, and skidded, If the car looked a little messed up, a little dinged up, but thank goodness he and the other person that probably was involved, they are okay, all right? Just in case y'all wanted to know, listen, Deion Sanders and Tracy Edmonds, they getting they done after 11 years of being together. After getting engaged in 2019, they have called quits. They put out joint statements and statements on their individual accounts or whatever, basically saying that time is come and gone. We're cool, but we can't be together no more. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm going to be real with y'all. I had no idea that they were still together. I had no idea that they were still together. Anytime I seen them, I have never really seen them together as a couple in the public. Granted, you don't have to, but at the same time, I just never saw them like at him at her events, she at his events. It could have been happening, and we just didn't get. It just didn't come across my feed, but I never really saw them together like that. I remember when they got together. Okay. I remember when they got together, and Tracy followed me. But see, I'm confused about, her little timeline. Like, Tracy follows some people that are questionable and very problematic as well. Like, she follows some MAGA people too. But, I don't know. I'm not going to judge. Because she's been, our little interaction that we had, she's a very nice person. But I'm just going to say this. I remember when they got together. Y'all remember back in the day, Deion Sanders and his family had a reality TV show on, right? And y'all remember the whole situation that was going on with Deion. And this was at the height. I feel like the reason why, besides the fact that it was Deion Sanders in his name, that got him the reality show. But also the fact that it was some issues and some drama going on with his ex-wife, Pilar. The mother of his two youngest boys. Yeah, it was some stuff that was going on with her. They had drama going on and all that. And then that's when Tracy came into the picture. So I feel like that's how they got that show, right? That was part of the two reasons why they got the show. But then Tracy got introduced as well that they was dating then, right? But see, when they was talking about their relationship, it was basically one of those, it was kind of long distance. Like, I fly in and, spend a couple of weeks here with you. You have spent a couple of weeks over here with me, because I think she was either over in New York or LA. Either way, she was over in where she was at, and he was down south, I think. And he was doing the coaching for the school, for the kids and all of that. And this is when the kids was in like high school and middle school or whatever. And he was doing a coaching program down there. I remember that. And it was really good. I did enjoy that show. I ain't gonna lie. But they couldn't compromise and figure out how the relationship was going to work, where if somebody was going to move here, somebody was going to move there, or if we're going to keep it that I fly here, fly that, fly that. And I don't even know if they was together, if they ever figured that out. Like I said, they did get engaged. They got engaged in 2019, but that still don't mean anything. That don't mean that they figured out the living arrangements. I cannot, honestly, speaking of, you know, I'm not shocked by them not being together anymore. To each his own. Sometimes stuff happens and you just got to let it go when you just feel like it's not really working out anymore. We done stretched this out and dragged this out enough. We tried. It's just not going to work. But that whole thing, I cannot be in a relationship with somebody and we get to the point where we're thinking about marriage or whatever, or if I do a long distance relationship with somebody, the max, it'll have to be 2 years. I can only do 2 years. 2 years, somebody going to have to move. And it ain't gonna be me. I'm just saying, okay? It depends. It depends on which one of us gonna move, okay? If it makes sense. But I cannot do a long distance relationship for over 2 years and we don't have no conclusion as to where this is going, because I can't continue to keep going back and forth. I'm the type of person, I would rather, you know, I'm a lesbian, okay? Because I'm a lesbian and lesbianes. Lesbians will, we will get with somebody in another state. We'll get with somebody in a whole nother country and we'll make that work. But at the same time, baby girl, listen, I would prefer, I want somebody that's close enough to me where if I do have to fly to them, the flight is probably less than 2 days. I mean, less than 2 hours, okay? Or an hour, you know what I'm saying? Or I can get an Uber and spend some money and drive down there to you. You know what I'm saying? Ride down there to you, whatever. You know, that type of situation. I just can't. But then eventually I would want to just have you, like, I would want to wake up and be like, you know, babe, I'm coming over, or babe, come on over here, and all that stuff. You telling me stuff like that. Not me having to hop on a plane every single time just to get to you. Okay, that'll get tired, that'll get old, that'll get boring. I would not be able to do it for too long, you know? And then you got situations like Shirley Ralph and her husband. They've been married for like 20 years or so. They just now about to start moving in with each other and start living with each other. I had no clue that they were not in the same place with each other. Now, I understand that he's in politics, and I think he's a senator or whatever, in a different state. And so in their case, it makes sense a bit. She's Hollywood because she's acting and all that stuff, so she stays where she's at. They probably, you know, go and have their weekly visits and all of that. And he's over there where his constituents at, okay? I get it. And that's how, you know, back in the day, y'all remember back in the day, like in the 50s and 40s and all of that stuff, people that, couples didn't sleep in the same beds, especially like husband and wives. When I found that shit out, I said, excuse me. Y'all only got in the bed together when y'all was bumping each other, and then y'all get back into y'all respective. I mean, on the one hand, I get it, because sometimes you want the whole bed. You don't want to have to just share a little side, baby. Sometimes you just want to sprawl out, all right? That's just what you want to do. But then, like, sometimes you just really want to cuddle. Like, I want to feel your breath on the back of my neck while I'm sleeping, you know, like that type of, put your body heat on mine. Put that leg right there, okay, you know, that type of situation, you know. I don't know, girl. I really feel like Shirley Ralph and her husband should stay the way that they are. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, baby. Don't mess that thing up, okay? But I wish everybody the best in these situations. Deion Sanders will be all right. Baby, I would not be surprised, and I hate to say this, I would not be surprised if he pop up with a white woman. Moving on from that. They said LSU store, because I didn't talk about this either. It was some drama going on between Angel Reese, you know, and how come she wasn't on the field, and how come she wasn't playing the game, and she had been absent for a couple games or so. Then they say Falange. I remember her off of the rap game. When I found out that that's who that was, I said, God damn. All right. I'm loving seeing the people that I've seen when they was younger just growing up and doing good things. But they was going back and forth, or the parents was going back and forth, or people was trying to figure out Did the girl get kicked off the team, or did she get suspended, or she letting things get to her head, the fame and all this stuff, woo woo woo? Come to find out the girl wasn't there because she had mental health issues that she was taking time out to deal with. See, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop, okay? I just wish that we would stop speculating and assuming things just because we don't know, and making narratives and making situations worse. In 2024, I also want us to stop to, I'm going to get y'all to the end of the year. But in 2024, I really want people to stop speculating on other people's uterus, especially women or women's uterus, and what's going on within their bodies. Myself included. Because it's gotten ridiculous. A woman can't even walk past, especially a celebrity woman. They can't even stand up and put their hand on their stomach like that without somebody saying that they're pregnant. And I'm only saying this, too, because, you know, every time these days, Halle Bailey put up a video, put up a picture, whatever, or go out, oh, she had that pregnancy. Well, you don't know if she's pregnant or not. And if she is, let her say it. Okay, we all just said some things, but at the point that every time y'all look at her picture, y'all trying to make a comment, like, let it the fuck go. Okay, like, why do you care so much? The whole thing with Ashanti and Nelly, I hate the whole narrative, you know. If they didn't say it out their mouth, I'm not going to say nothing, okay? Like, come on. And I just hate the fact that people got so much to say about them two people being together. Granted, Nelly ain't the best person. Nelly done had some, you know, allegations against him too, okay? But at the same time, if that's what she want to do and they want to do, they older in life. Let them fucking do that and be happy. They seem so happy together. And if that's the choice that they want to make, let them. Okay? You live your life. We don't need think pieces on it. We don't need think pieces on it about people spinning the block and, you know, waiting all these years to do this and do that. Okay? We don't need think pieces on it. That's their life. Live yours. That's what they doing. They living theirs. Why don't you live yours? Okay? Moving on from that. Jenny Mae. And Jenny Mae, let me tell you something, girlfriend. Am I the only one that really don't care? When it came out, I am so sorry, y'all. When it came out that, let me put this on here. When it came out that them two was getting a divorce, I honestly didn't care. When it came out that them two was getting married, I honestly didn't care. And it's not that I didn't care because I don't like the people. I just, okay. Them ain't people that I like check for and be like, oh my God, we gotta get so like, all right, they're like everyday people to me, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't got nothing to do with some of the comments that she done made. I just never featured them like that, so I'm not so like hype about it. It is what it is. But she said, you know, she now accusing him of possibly cheating on her, and he want to put out there that ain't never happened. And then she saying that, you know, she found out about the divorce the same time we found out because she saw it on the internet the same time we saw it on the internet. I'm sorry, that is it's not funny. It's fun. I'm laughing because I'm just like, the audacity. The audacity. How can you be with somebody and you sneak divorce them? Like, you ain't got the balls enough to tell them, look, babe, we tried. Counseling ain't work. Therapy ain't work. I'm just finna go ahead and file, okay? So once you hear it, I don't want you to be surprised by it. I don't want you to be acting like, oh my God, I didn't know, because I told you. I gave you the heads up. I'm filing for divorce. To find out when everybody else finds out, baby, that shows that he really ain't got no respect for you. That really says a lot, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, girl, what? I would be devastated, girl. Finding out that my partner said, I'm done with you, and told everybody in the world first before me. And people calling me up like, girl, you okay? You okay? And I'm sitting here like, what are you talking about? I'm fine. What's going on? Girl, your man just said he about to divorce you, bitch. What? You are lying, girl. Stop playing. Stop playing. Bitch, look at it. Oh my God, are you serious? Let me get on the phone and call this Negro. Like, I just can't. Oh, I just know Jenny may be probably calling him Negro. Oh, anyway, Remember what Connie said on Two Can Play That Game? Let me go up here and talk to this Negro. That is so funny to me. I said, girl, that's kind of messed up. That's the only thing that I feel bad about. Other than that, I really don't care. Jesus, you could have told that lady. You could have told that lady. That is messed up. Anyway, Lenny Kravitz said, you know, he don't feel appreciated by black media. You know, people started getting on his ass. So they was like, listen, sir, you talking about some black media don't support you and all this stuff, woo, woo, woo. And they was pointing out instances where certain black media outlets was trying to get interviews and stuff with him. But his PR and managers and all that stuff was basically like shutting it down and not letting it go through. But what he said was, he wanted to clarify and said what he talking about is the fact that, you know, he wasn't talking about the media per se. He was just talking about the award shows. I said, well, you should have said that. You should have said that. He said, you know, like the BET Awards and stuff like that, they don't be calling me down there. The Soul Train Award, they don't be calling me down there. He said Source Awards. I said Source Awards. Lenny, Source Awards ain't been around for a while. What are you talking about? BET Award, yes. And I give him that. I ain't never seen Lenny on the BET Awards. And if I have, it's been so long ago that I can't remember. But, you know, at the end of the day, I kind of get what he's saying. But at the same time, it's just like, we have to understand that there are so, you know, I guess it goes into that whole thing of how, you know, they want to put black artists in a box. When we look at the industry as a whole right about now, we have some black artists that they want to make into R&B girls or R&B guys. And people don't want to hear anything else from them but the R&B. But yet, they'll be very much suited for pop or alternative, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they truly want to do. They want them to do R&B. They want them to rap and all that stuff. And that ain't all that black people do. We don't do just, you know, the hip-hop genre, reggae genre, dancehall. We don't just do R&B. Baby, we're pop, we're country, we're electronic, we are alternative, we all other music. We are all of the music. But yet the industry and the award shows and stuff, they just want to put us in two little categories. They want to put us in two little categories, R&B and hip-hop. Okay? But yet it's okay for other artists that are not black to be put into all of the categories, including R&B and hip-hop. You know, it's just like with Doja Cat. They want to put Doja Cat so bad into that, and this was one of the arguments and situations that we always had, like, why is she, when it came to certain songs that she was doing and certain projects that she put out, we was like, she's not an R&B artist. So why are you putting her in an R&B category? She's a pop girl. Put her in the pop category. You know, that's just what we be trying to get at. And I get it. People gotta get better. People gotta get better with that. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Moving on from that, what else was happening? Did I just get everything? Well, I feel like I got everything today. Girl, I finally got a tree topper too, just in case y'all want to know. I got a star. It's a silver star. Will I take a picture of it? I'll take a picture of it later. But I'll put some more snowflake ornaments on there. I've been trying to find some other stuff because I feel like I want to put a little bit more. I feel like I want to put, like, girl, I'm really into the spirit now. I'm really into the spirit. I'm really getting into it and all of that. Something else went down that Natalie, bitch, that's what it was. Let me tell you something. Natalie Nunn. I really want you to understand that in a little circle that you are in a little field that you are in, you may be hot shit to somebody. But in this big world of celebritydom, including black celebrities, you are not a celebrity. People may know you. You may be internet famous or whatever. You have a brand that is literally bred in just negativity, fights, and all of that stuff. You have a brand that is based off of destruction. And some people look at that just to, you know, pass the time by because they don't want to look at anything serious. Some people like to see women fight or whatever. That's their choice, okay? At one point in time, I was into it too, okay? It was interesting for a moment, but then it just became mundane. It became redundant, and it's like, where's the growth? Where's the growth? There is none. There is no way in hell I'm going to be almost 40 years old, and I'm going to still be out here screaming that I'm a baddie, or I'm finna beat this bitch ass and all this stuff, or whatever. I'm not finna be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And especially the fact that you have a daughter, that's the example that you are setting. That's the example that you are setting. Baby, that's just like... You know what? And that's just, I just don't get it. And people really go up for them people on there. Like, who the fuck really are they? They have no talent. I can't go up for talentless people. I really cannot. I really cannot. I can't. And so, for you to think that you really this hot shit because of the little world that you live in, you feel in your mind that you're really this hot shit. You're only hot shit to a certain demographic of people. A certain type of people, okay? But in the whole grand scheme of things, people look down on your ass and they laugh. People are disgusted by you, okay? There are some circles that you claim that you can get in, you will never be able to get in. You will never have respect up in the industry for real, for real. They look at your ass as a clown, all right, that you are. Your ass trying to put this whole thing up here, trying to get an establishment shut down, or you trying to file a lawsuit because you couldn't get into this restaurant called The Park down in DC, and then trying to say, use the race card and all of that about how, oh, you know, and I'm pretty sure that they not black owned or whatever. Come to find out the owner is black, and they still kicked your ass out, and they canceled your reservation because they don't want that type of shit there. And this goes on to show your reputation and your actions precedes you. You think it's cute to be out here putting out, oh, we finna fight, I'm doing this and doing that and all that stuff, whatever, and thinking that everybody gonna respect you and you can come into any and every room. No, everybody is not gonna respect you. Because at this point in time, you should fucking grow up. You need to grow up, okay? I'm just like, how long are we gonna be doing this? How you literally making being a so-called bad girl a personality, and this whole throwing that race card out there the way that you did, it offended me because you ain't started being black but a few years ago. You've been black for a short period of time, and I'm gonna say that for real. Because when we first got encountered with your ass on the Bad Girls Club, the original Bad Girls Club, you was such a valley girl. You barely, you was acting as if you was a white bitch. No shade to my white girls either, but that's how she was acting. Like she was a valley girl, like she was disgusted with black folks and all of that stuff. You were colorist as hell, colorist as hell. Man, all of a sudden, you get on this show, you get on Zeus, and it's all, you know, my nigga this and all this, and I'm a bad girl, I'm finna whoop you. I'm like, where did you, it feels like you're a black girl that's cosplaying a black girl, and I don't understand it, but y'all understand. Somebody get what I'm saying. Because you never used to be like this. Now, all of a sudden, you want to be hood, you want to be black, you want to be speaking Ebonics, you know what I'm saying? You want to be so-called ghetto, you want to be, I'll whoop your ass. You're not going to whoop nobody's ass. I just want you to know that. I just really want you to know that. I'm not sober. I'm not when they're sober. Okay? At the end of the day, that restaurant did absolutely nothing wrong. They didn't want your ass up in there. I don't care if you didn't come up in there with the girls and if it was just you. Okay? Given the way that you responded and then given the way that you have been doing things, that's exactly why they said, we don't want your ass up in here. We don't want that mess. It's not a color thing. It's I don't want that destruction up in here. Okay? So I'm gonna need you to understand, you can't keep on getting away with this shit. And I need you to humble yourself, bitch. Cause just as quick, and you just never know, something can happen with Zeus Network and go off. And what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, girl, anyway. I just would not want, I don't get people some days. I feel like this is some easy stuff to just put out there and get a little bit of recognition off the fact that you be fighting all the time. I just would not want that to be my reputation, especially if I have thoughts and I have plans and I have goals to actually be bigger in the industry. I don't want to try to get into certain rooms and certain places and people looking at me funny and laughing at me, or, you know, looking at me disgusted because of what my reputation holds and what they see me do and all this stuff. That is going to be hard to try to get away from that image. You almost fucking 40. I'll be good, goddamn. Hell no. I'm up here trying to get into rooms or whatever. That what I look like. getting out here cussing people out and doing all this stuff and all that. No, okay? And it ain't got nothing to do about respectability politics. In a sense, it's about having more fucking respect for yourself. Fuck what other people say. It's having respect for yourself. And obviously, you don't have respect for yourself. Because I just don't see it. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. I had to get that out. Because somebody said, Ashley, make sure you put this up in there. I said, child, I ain't even have it written down in my notes. But I remembered it. Anyway, y'all have a good week. There's a couple more days left. And then y'all have a great weekend. Girl, I gotta work this weekend. I'll see y'all later. Peace.